Okay, I wanted to do a video on this topic for a while, but I didn't really do it because I didn't think it would be well received or or viewed a lot by people. But I want to have a resource for people that are collectors of Japanese video game soundtracks and anime soundtracks, so you know what to look out for. If you're collecting these, so you know what to look out for with specifically with bootlegs. Because let me tell you guys this: they are freaking everywhere on eBay and stuff. So I'm gonna do this video, and hopefully it'll be a good resource for people. And I'm by no means like an expert on this crap, but I've realized over the years of collecting this stuff that I have a bunch, unknowingly have a bunch, or I should say my brother, but we unknowingly have a bunch of bootleg anime and video game soundtracks in our collection. And it kind of irks me a little bit that I didn't find out till later, but that's why I'm doing this video, so you guys can have a resource of what to look for and what to do, or where you should probably look to buy your soundtracks from if you're looking to get soundtracks for anime or video games or whatever. But if you like this video, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, all the good stuff. Without any further ado, let's get into the video and stop talking about all this weird stuff that I'm talking about. But anyway, let's get on with this. So to preface this a little bit here, um, back in the day when we played Ocarina of Time, we loved the music. So I don't remember if we were subscribed to Nintendo Power or what it was, but we got the original N64 US soundtrack from Nintendo Power, like ordered it and whatnot, got it, loved it. It only has like 15 tracks or something like that. It has like a decent amount, but nowhere near as many as the Japanese soundtrack. So for a few years, we were like, oh, okay, it's a decent soundtrack. We wish they had more, but it doesn't. But that's fine. But then years later, we found out that the Japanese soundtrack that was released in Japan only has like 80 tracks or 78 tracks, something like that. Some crazy amount. And we're like, holy crap, this has like every music in the game almost. Just about. It might be missing like one or two things, but it's pretty much everything in the game. So we were like, hell yeah, let's order that bitch. So we ordered it, and for years, like we put it in, we listened to it. It sounded really good, sounded great. Audio quality was decent for being an N64 game, you know, whatever. It was cool to have the complete soundtrack of Ocarina of Time. So then we bought Majora's Mask and Wind Waker, and then we were looking up a bunch of different other things, like the Dot X Line video game soundtrack for the original Dot X Line games. Then we bought the anime series soundtrack, which has a lot of good music in it, by the way. But, and then years later, I was just perusing the internet, and I was like, and I forget why I stumbled across it. It was a forum talking about Ever Anime, Trading Link Co. or Trading Co. Ltd. or whatever the hell it was called. The other bootleg company, Trading Co. Ltd., Ever Anime, and like Mia Records, MIYA Records, and I'm like, huh, that's the same companies that make the Zelda soundtrack we have and other soundtracks as well. So I clicked on it, I was reading through it, and the person was asking, are these bootlegs? And I'm like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. And I was reading down more, and people were like, yeah, these are Taiwanese bootlegs. Or they could even be Chinese bootlegs, depending on what company it is. And I'm like, God damn it. I was so mad. And my brother was like, what? He's like, I was like, we unknowingly bought bootleg soundtracks for years. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, all the like the Zelda soundtracks and shit, they're all bootlegs. He's like, but they sound pretty good though. I'm like, yeah, they apparently they're like really high quality bootlegs. And we had no idea. And my brother's like, well, should we buy the originals? I'm like, do you want to? I'm like, he's like, not really. It doesn't really matter, does it? I'm like, I mean, for like collector, it does, but I mean, if you don't care, they're your CDs. He's like, yeah, they sound fine, so it's not a big deal. And I was just like, I was still just miffed about that because the people we bought it from obviously didn't know because I believe a couple of them were still like brand new sealed. I don't know if they had the OBI spine cards back when we bought them, but nowadays they have the OBI spine card strips. If you don't know what OBI spine card strips are, I'll be having pictures of all this stuff so you guys know what to look out for and stuff. But basically, the OBI card is something that basically goes over the disc. It's like a cataloging thing for the stores like system or whatever. But a lot of people keep them for collector's purposes. I have a few of them. Not all my soundtracks do, but a lot of them do. But I try to get them with them if I can. But if not, whatever, I don't care. But I would prefer them to have it. But if they don't, and they're a good price, and they're original, I still pick them up. But they look really legitimate. And I was just shocked that for years we didn't know. And no one knew. Because there were dozens of people online saying, oh, I have the same soundtrack and it's by the same company. I had no idea it was a bootleg. Now I'm kind of mad. As a collector, I'm kind of miffed about it. And I'm like, me too. So I just wanted to do this video and have like some kind of easy reference for people that don't really know what to look for, or if you're buying, if you're looking to buy like Zelda Majora's Mask double disc soundtrack. Yes, the bootlegs are still double disc, but they have different artwork, the same cover arts. I'm pretty sure the front cover is definitely the same. The back art might be different on the Majora's Mask one, but I I'll leave links on each like Discog page so you guys can look at like the originals, the bootlegs, all that stuff. I'll just go to Discogs and type it in. Actually, that'll be better because I don't want YouTube flagging my thing for my description for like spam or whatever. Because sometimes it does that if I put too many links in there. So I'll just put one like just go to Discogs and just type in like Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time and you'll find it. Just look for the right record label, CD company label, I guess. And you'll find multiple pictures of like what the disc looks like, what the back art looks like. They look different. So that's a good resource to know. But I just wanted to make a video so you guys know that this is a prevalent thing, that it still happens today. Like if you go on eBay today and just type in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time soundtrack CD specifically, because it is on vinyl now. But if you want the CD version, you go on there, you find any US seller that's selling the original soundtrack, it's probably a bootleg. And like if you don't care, if you wanna buy it at like $40-$50 now, because even the bootlegs are selling for like $30-$40. The originals are like $70 to $80 now for Ocarina of Time, and it's crazy. And I'm like, I want to pay it, but like I don't, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Like I already have it ripped. The quality of it's not going to change. The fact that it's Bootleg will. It won't be bootleg, it'll be original. But like the quality of it that I ripped, it doesn't skip, it doesn't sound muffled, it doesn't sound crackly, nothing weird like that. No audio artifacting, nothing weird. It sounds fairly decent as far as I can tell. Now there might be like minuscule differences that an audio file would recognize, but you wouldn't know. But I've just wanted to do this video for a while. And I was just sitting there like, you know what? I haven't done a video on that yet, and I've been meaning to. So I'm gonna throw it up here later on Thursday night. So you guys will see it pretty late at night. But hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Hopefully you guys will find it to be a good resource. Like I said, I'll throw up a couple pictures at the end of the video so you guys can see the differences between like legit and bootleg. But it's staggering how many bootlegs are up on eBay right now. It's insane. So if you want to get like original stuff, go on like Buy, or if you want to do it through eBay, go on like eBay and only search for like Japanese sellers. Or if the US seller has no pictures, have them take a picture of the artwork, the back art, and the disc to inspect it yourself so you know, so you don't get burned. Because I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying sellers are willingly trying to sell these things. They probably don't know. So if you find out that you have a bootleg from a seller that you bought recently, just go to the store or email them and say, hey, I just found out this was bootleg. Can I have my money back? And I'm sure most of them would. And if you need to prove it, reference discogs.com. That is a really good resource of like just having discard for, and like the back art, the discard, the front artwork, the disc itself. It's a really good resource. So go to there if you want a good resource of what to look for. But anyway, guys, that'll do it for me. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all my patrons for supporting the channel. Shouts to all you guys for supporting. I'm not gonna do a full shout because I want to make this video less annoying to edit. So anyway, I know lazy, right? But I'm being honest with you guys. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Peace.